At 3 of 25, 12% from behind the arc.
Wildcats early on. Away. The Greyhounds, Kentucky in that man-to-man. Stemke, and he gets the Greyhounds on the board. Wet bounds. There's Marino. Cross court to Owe. Here's his cut and drive, and what a nice roll off the fingertips. Division III John Hopkins, where he won 81% of his games, and Marino with a two-hand finish. Kentucky flying in transition. Owe physical in the lane and gets it to stay down. It's Theodosio open, can't get it to fall.
It's a great help by Malachi Marino that time.
So good in transition, Chandler. Sertotus. And Chandler to Kentucky in tonight's game.
I mean, so far I think we're seeing it. I think we're seeing the energy. I think we're seeing it on both ends. I think Owe streaking to the basket all day, every day.
Williams on the drive. Nice roll.
And that's one.
Well, how about that?
Mark Pope talks
in the passing lanes everywhere, and they're contesting shots. Speed trying to get loose, and somehow
of course
got that one to go by the Phoenix native. Garrison in the lane. Got that left-hander to go through contact.
I think we got Kentucky's got about
14 points in the paint, none for the Greyhounds. There's a big three. Cicero.
Hands overall.
There's the lob. Chandler got it.
53%
working on that lob from Kentucky as Owe comes up with a cross-court steal. But that lob, when you got to pick your poison. Here's Chandler open in transition.
2 in a row, wide open.
Here's the freshman Emmett Adair, who had a nice game.
I think they can review and get a foul, but I think he grabbed on his shoulder too.
Cicero puts it up. Little confusion, it looks like, by the Greyhounds. Here's Adair, puts it up. The arc. The Greyhounds have already attempted 6. They've made 2. Boy, that zone really pushing them out. Ooh, Cam Williams got a piece of that. Aberdeen. In the corner, Johnson. No doubt. Set the feed, he's open.
Staggered 2-3 matchup. Those corners are what they've got to be careful of.
Adair skies for the rebound. Here's Commander straight away, and he commands that to make adjustments. Commander. Adair got the putback. Nice lob and the finish by Garrison. Aberdeen with his eyes up. Coming down the lane, out to Yelovich for the 3. Bottom. Theodosio gets around Aberdeen, down the lane. Tough finish over Garrison. Here's Yelovich backing down, muscling up, got it.
Tough little shot, that little floater about 6-7 feet away.
He had, but it's saved in bounds. 1 on the shot clock. Cicero rims off, it's a live ball. And it'll be Kentucky on the end pick to win the league. Imanalo, beg your pardon. Here's Stemke for the 3 ball.
That time, but Stemke's hot from the 3.
Away from the corner, got it. They find Theodosio. Almost a triple team in the lane. Marino stayed with it. Improve in that area. And tonight could be a night that starts towards that as Chandler gets loose off the hesitation but can't get it to fall.
Great rebound by Marino.
They'll hand it off to Stemke. Springer down the right, and Marino stuffs the shot.
It's one of those different
rebounding margin there. And he said, hey, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was immediately following the game.
It's one of those things that you always hear coaches say, you have sticker shock.
Cicero with the rebound there. Theodosio tried to throw it out. Here's Theodosio trying to curl. Aberdeen wouldn't even let him do that. Cicero to Adair. Adair forces up the right-hander, contested in Oway with a rebound for the Greyhounds. There's a nice bounce pass. Chandler. One extra pass, and Oway couldn't get the Cam Williams. Garrison sees a double team now. The defense shifts. Garrison still couldn't get that right-hander to finish. Commander straight away. In and out.
Just about every possession. Loyola.
Chandler's open. Got it. That was nearly a nice behind-the-back pass, but he overshot his man. Aberdeen on the run-out, lays it in.
Barely got that.
Garrison backing down against Sertotis. Left that one short, but grabbed his own miss, and this time he got fouled.
Job of Garrison. I feel like both sides could have a word with the officials going into the locker room.
Garrison was 5 out of 6 at the line. He misses. Theodosio against Garrison in the lane. Forces it up, got it, and a whistle off the shot. So how about this? You got Johnson running some point here. Straight away. Bottom.
Johnson.
Stimke from deep and couldn't get it, but Commander's there for the rebound. Left corner speed won't fall, and 4 of 16 from beyond the arc. They've attempted 28 shots total. Theodosio, Moreno's saying
foul line today, or foul line this year.
He got a hand on that one. Here's Williams on the run out.
Smart G.
Your speed. Theodosio, 3, 2, and Williams off the switch, gets it at half court. 2 seconds. Williams. Oh, it banks in!
Home run play.
The second half with the basketball. Here's Theodosio. He's swinging around the horn to Stimke. Stimke between the trees. Speed out to Theodosio.
Williams hasn't quite caught fire from the three-point line yet, but you mentioned it earlier. 5 rebounds in that first half, 7 points.
His first high up the floor. Cameron, how hard is that to emulate in practice, especially for a club like the Greyhounds trying to, to imitate that speed?
Set up some cheat drills where all of a sudden the ball's starting at half court and you just got to hustle back on D.
Theodosio at the free throw line. Here's Sertotis off the rim.
To 34 in the first half and shot 50%, 51% in the field after the break compared to 42 in the earlier.
Make a microcosm and shrink the game to 20 minutes.
Exactly, yeah, and that's the thing. Both coaches will do that.
Theodosio slips and they call him for the travel. Theodosio Kane, his 3rd straight 20-point game entering tonight. Here's Moreno. Moreno got that one. Oh, and it rolls off. Commander's in the lineup along with Adair. Here's Adair against Moreno. And he used a little underhand to protect the shot finish. Bounced out on him.
You tell the kids, use the backboard. Use the backboard.
Commander the other way, tried to make that extra pass, and Aberdeen tried to
get around those big long arms of Malachi Moreno.
Got to get creative, right?
Yes.
Oway comes up with a steal, 2-on-1. Oway takes it himself. Lob, but it was covered up. Here's Chandler in the corner. Off the mark. Aberdeen with a rebound at the free throw line. No look to Chandler.
Makes a cut, and here comes Cam Williams.
Look out! Here's Aberdeen. Got that one.
Raised it tonight.
I was about to say, he's been working on
hasn't dropped it. He's raised it to 55.
Johnson with the lob, but he missed the target. Theodosio with it.
Theodosio just can't get much room at all.
Speed. And Noah got the rebound and a push from behind.
Play, you want the wins, but you want to learn from every game you can, and you learn more from those tough ones.
Garrison off the rebound, puts it up and in. Into the trees, back out to Stimke for the 3. No. Cam Williams with another board. He's got Noah left wing, quick trigger. Noah in there battling Garrison for the rebound. BG wins that one. Here's Chandler baseline, he got shoved. As Chandler gets a breather. Here's Garrison. And the rebound controlled. Sertotis, top of the key, backs out. Imanalo from deep and hits. Harrison trying to set up Johnson, but it was covered up. Noah wants another one, and he got it.
Talking to him about how important confidence is when you take this court.
Kentucky now 10 of 20 from three as Cicero answers on the other end. Looking for room to work. Johnson up top. Aberdeen over two of the rotation involving Mo Diabate ends tonight. He's out with an ankle injury.
Kentucky just can't.
When Noah bats the ball up and wins the battle for it against Cicero. Here's the lob to Yelovich and the putback. Great name it. Outlet to Aberdeen. Spins, twisting, and the right hand layup good.
Both units coming in, keeping their foot on the gas so far in this whole game, 30 full minutes of it.
Theodosio just forces one up and makes it.
Penetration without the ball, just couldn't get anything done once he's gotten in there until right there.
In the zone, Yelovich realized he was open and he strolls to the rim.
Right to the rack.
Theodosio had it rejected. Kentucky's got some numbers. Noah lobs to Aberdeen. It's in the air still, batted. And the Wildcats needed to see that tonight out of Oway. Here's Stemke. Missed everything. Williams line in tonight's game, and number two's down.
Always find, coaches can always find.
In practice yesterday and shoot around today, Lowe being very vocal. As Commander tries to go rebounded by Speed, rejected, but picked up by Stemke. Now the Greyhounds still in there fighting, and a nice pass, and it will lead to free throw. 32% free throw shooter. That one bounced around.
Well, in that zone.
Ooh. Some fancy moves there by Johnson. The lob to Marino.
Great might come, and it was.
Lob won't connect for the Greyhounds. Now they've got Chandler running the floor. Oh!
Marino wants it back too.
Oh.
Cam Williams
will go
that
to the
is
line.
his 10th rebound. I got him for 10. Guess we got to go with the official stats.
Free throw's good for Williams. That'll give him 10. A 6'4" freshman. 80-34. And Noah runs down the rebound for the Cats. Williams. Left side. Imanalo from the corner. Grabs his own miss. Right hand floater. Got it.
When was the last time you saw a charge being called?
It's just the first foul on Noah.
That was the only way guys like
the Greyhounds this trip. The hands are up. That's one thing that Coach Leffler was preaching pregame. But what do you do with a 7-footer when he can just hold? Did a nice job of that at Madison Square Garden. Here's Adair. Aberdeen. From the corner. Garrison goes high for the rebound, and I love those shoes. You call that, what did you call it, antique gold?
Well, you called it vintage gold, which I like, but I think it's a little more brown.
He's got 9 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists in those tonight.
But think of what he could have done if he was wearing blue and white shoes.
Look.
Yeah. Still haven't given up.
Trying to be big in that zone. Aberdeen gets into the lane, gets the shot, and he'll go to the line. Berg McLean. They work it inside. Barnes, tough shot over Marino. Picked up by Aberdeen in a hurry. Kentucky has been flying everywhere tonight. Berg McLean, count it. From the logo. Grabbed his own miss. And he finds Marino, and there's another one in double figures.
Freshman to freshman.
Running the floor and a nice layup.
The hot rod shooter of the scout team.
Johnson looking for him. There's the pass in the corner, and he stepped on the side. Berg McLean gets Barnes free in the lane against Tao, right side.
Good body by Tao.
Here's Tao. Tao with 3 seconds. Put it up. No good.
Didn't know he had
minutes. We'll catch up with Cam Williams, who got his first start with Kentucky.